Hi you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another documentary, film, movie. I highly requested one. Conor McGregor, the champ. This guy is a character, at least that I feel like all MMA fighters are a character, like one way or another, low key. But I'm super excited to check this one out together with you guys. We're gonna go straight into it. Let's go.
The sport of MMA has introduced us to many great warriors. But none quite like the notorious Conor McGregor.
If you want to look at a man who has clawed his way, fought with every ounce of his being to get to where he is, you're looking at
he was so young
right here.
Born in Dublin, Ireland in 1988.
Growing up where I'm from, there's two things you were known for. You were either good at playing football or you could fight.
He trained at the local boxing
Best
club,
sport in the world,
winning
football. Football, or Americans call it soccer, but that's the best sport in the world, football.
amateur Dublin boxing
My
crown.
favorite.
But then I met a guy who was doing
I'm new to
jiu-jitsu.
MMA, but I'm liking it the more I watch
His name
it.
was.
Tom Egan, John Kavanagh and Conor. When the three of those people collided, I knew it was going to be success.
John showed us a different approach to combat sport, a different way of thinking.
The life of an MMA fighter is not a glamorous one. Fighting in front of small crowds for little pay, in hopes of someday breaking into the mainstream.
I told them by the time I am 25 years of age, I will be a self-made millionaire through this game. And my father laughed in my face at that time.
For most, the career is short-lived and often doesn't end on the fighter's terms.
Yeah, because the Irish thing is to get into a trade straight away. I was no different. As soon as I finished school, I was always getting pestered. What are you doing with your life? You're doing this, doing that.
And then we're going to be a plumber, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like I heard you were working 12-hour days, like driving 2 hours one way. And
Yeah, you know, I was on them building sites cold and damp, and I was like, that was not me.
Whoever been feeling like that?
Conor chose to commit to a future in fighting, one that his parents scoffed at.
You gotta do what you love at the end of the day.
From the start, Conor flashed the personality that would endear him to millions of fans around the world.
As far as my family were concerned, as far as my mother and father were
guy's
concerned,
personality.
I left what was a safety net of a trade as a plumber to pursue a career in fighting.
He's an entertainer.
As far as they were concerned, I was just getting into a cage and fighting with some other guy. They didn't know nothing about it. No one did, really. But I knew. You know what I mean? I knew.
I just saw the other day, I think you're the fifth most recognized athlete on earth.
They must have miscounted. I'd say I'm number one in athletes, personally.
Oh, I heard that. Oh, whoa.
What he lacked in skill and experience, he made up for in tenacity and ferociousness.
Ay. This guy's opponent. I hope he okay. I hope he's okay. His leg and everything.
Mixed martial arts is basically the purest form of unarmed combat known to man. It involves all disciplines.
Crazy. He looks like a
all,
whole other
combat disciplines,
person.
boxing, kickboxing, wrestling,
It's the beard.
taekwondo, karate, jiu-jitsu. It's just a pure combat.
Conor would face off against unbeaten top 10 European fighter Joseph Duffy.
They were both quick. I was learning my craft, figuring it out.
Again, Conor's lack of experience showed.
That was a very sharp shot, but it looks like he could have got a fast submission.
I lost in
he
30
started
seconds
very
to a knee bar, and
aggressive.
I lost in 29 seconds to a head and arm.
Oh, he's a lot.
That was a very, very fast submission there. He landed some good shots, split the eye of Joseph Duffy, but then got caught in a submission.
You learn your craft as you go. You face defeat like a champion. When he faces defeat, he puts his head down and grinds. He dedicates his entire life. That's what champions do.
What got me to where I am is an
Facts.
insane work ethic.
Live,
A
you
lot of people
learn.
think they can do what I do until it's time to do what I do.
Conor would take the lessons of defeat to heart and continue to remove any holes from his game.
If I could describe it to people, it's like entering a car crash. You're going into a car crash, the shins are bare, the feet
This
are
video is yelling, get back in the game.
bare. You can strike with the elbows, the knees. It's a
I just
vicious,
ate a
vicious
chocolate
game.
ball. Literally. Coconut chocolate.
He would not lose another fight for 9 years.
9 years? No losses?
2 hits of the gavel and that was it. It was over.
Wow, definition of learning from your mistakes. Sheesh, I got goosebumps. Okay.
Conor's got ferocious power.
Wow.
His style
One hit?
was tactical aggression, a relentless, crowd-pleasing assault of unconventional kicks and
Oh
precision
my god, what a
targeting.
hit! Oh my god! Oh my god. Yeah, these sound effects doesn't make it any better.
From Dublin, Ireland,
What?
notorious Conor McGregor.
Wow, hard
That's
work
my
do
10th
pay
MMA
though.
win. 8 of those are first round TKOs and KOs. All my wins are by knockout. Give me the belt. Give me the belt.
For the CWFC Featherweight Championship of the World.
Woo.
From Dublin, Ireland, here's notorious Conor.
Hey, he loved the spotlight, this guy.
He really earned the shot
Yeah, look
at
at
a bona fide world title. And he answered back, yes. How many people do I need to knock out?
The main thing to succeed in this game is to either be me or fight me.
Oh, he was only...
Everything else is peanuts.
Read through the rules. Listen to one
Almost 10 years ago.
3 rounds for the featherweight strap.
This guy's so pumped up.
Conor McGregor in the grey.
I feel for his opponent.
Well, McGregor is going to be so fired up here, I think you could probably hit him with a truck. And he keeps coming.
Good head kick.
One of the things I'm blessed with, I have many shots in my arsenal. I have many moves. I can box, I can kick.
Yeah, you can tell his experience in
I have
boxing
many
with
different
this.
weapons in my arsenal.
I see.
Lovely dropping switch knee from Conor McGregor. The variation started to come. Moving to the back. Is this going to be his first ever submission victory?
There it is. It is all over. Notorious Conor McGregor is victorious. Here in Cage Warriors, he wins the featherweight belt.
I have never seen anything like
Some
this.
extreme scenes.
Oh yeah, he got the belt. I
As we
forgot.
are showered with celebration.
Hey, I see.
He is now the first Irish-born fighter in MMA history to win a world title in his hometown.
He made history.
The new
Okay.
featherweight champion of the world, the
What he
notorious
said he did. What he said he did.
McGregor.
Let's go. Much respect. Much respect. Put your money where your mouth is.
She is completely out of it. What a
The ref was like, out the way.
knockout.
What a performance.
Hey. Wow, he's so much stronger.
Against a very seasoned opponent.
He would win Cage Warrior titles at both lightweight and featherweight, the first European to ever do it.
As obviously
Wow.
you have said that your goal is to get into the bigger organization. Do you think the call is
Yeah, I'd hope so. I'd hope so, yeah.
next fight will be?
I don't know, we'll see what happens, you know what I mean? Just keep positive and, again, keep believing, keep training. Eventually, you put in the performances, you put in the work, you put in the hours, and the UFC brass take note, and then you get the call up to the big show.
The success and personality of McGregor caught the eye of UFC president Dana White.
The show begin. Hey.
UFC is the premier organization.
Stockholm. That's my city, Stockholm.
It's number one.
Born and
There is no
raised.
other organization where you can make a sustainable living.
Conor was tapped by the UFC to fight Marcus Brimage. His dream was coming true.
The fight game, an Irishman in the UFC was literally, and I mean literally, laughed at. We were laughed at. I was laughed at when I said we were going to get to the UFC. Myself and my team were going to get to the UFC.
Didn't know.
It was one of the rare occasions that I felt a little bit nervous. You know, it's his first time. I remember like holding the banner over, and he walked over to me to ask for a little sip of water. He took a sip of water, handed it back. He said, "I feel no different. It's just another day for Jimmy."
Marcus Brimage, Conor McGregor, and here we go.
Let's see.
Out of Conor's 12 wins, 11 are knockouts. Conor with an uppercut there, Kenny.
Ay, 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 ay. How are you letting someone kick you in the face? Oh my God. Are you okay, Mark?
Intruder destroyed.
Ew. Crazy.
The knockout would
Crazy.
net McGregor a $60,000 bonus.
Just last week I was collecting the social welfare, you know what I mean? I'm not out there.
Conor McGregor's energy and
Whole lot of
personality is gripping
guacamole.
some of his mixed martial art hosts. The Dublin native's popularity exploded in this country last year with his
you
MMA
watch
feats,
The
and that has
Office,
led him
you
to
know.
being the most searched sports personality on Google in Ireland throughout 2013.
Gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division.
Conor's just so relaxed in there. I mean, it's amazing. This is his second UFC
This
fight.
is what he lives for. You can tell he's enjoying it.
His style
likes
was
it.
tactical aggression,
He's not.
a relentless, crowd-pleasing assault of unconventional kicks and precision targeting.
Throws it with no wind-up. You see he's throwing these kicks. There's no switch. There's no step. Look at this wild stuff. Jumping switch kick.
With a dominant performance here tonight in Boston against Max Holloway.
PTSD, you guys, with this. Like, oh my God.
The notorious Conor McGregor.
Fucking hell.
You hear that? That's not normal, man.
It's crazy.
I don't think anybody realized it would be such a big event. We did a 8-page pullout that week. Imagine doing that for MMA. It certainly wouldn't have happened last year or the year before.
Well, just like any sport, personality makes stars, and Conor McGregor certainly has plenty of star power.
It wasn't long before the UFC put Conor on pay-per-view.
Fans, this is the main event of the evening.
Wow. What a journey so far.
I don't see him getting out of the first round, to be honest.
Okay.
There he is. He's not the best looking guy. I'm not, you know what I mean? But I wanted a better looking opponent. But it is what it is.
Ah, he's funny. He's funny.
McGregor. Oh, what he's...
Man did not say that.
This could be it.
Oh! Oh my God. Finito. 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 Wow, they're going crazy.
Declaring the winner by TKO.
Another fight, another victory.
It was a clean sweep for the Irish. I said it last year. We're not here just to take part. We're here to take over.
We
I
see.
speak the truth. I've spoken about Dustin's weirdly shaped head. He has a P-shaped head.
His bold trash talk and over-the-top antics made him stand out among a crowd of exceptional athletes.
That's not going to be good. You know, I'm going to crack him with a jab, and he's going to wobble, and I'm going to put him away early. It's going to be a first-round KO. Mark my words.
His ability to back up that trash talk with results would make him a global icon.
always way to do it.
It is. It's personal and it's business. It's a grudge match. I don't like this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is
The
3
cauliflower
rounds
ears.
in the UFC featherweight division.
Right, I thought he wasn't getting in my head, and he might have been. You know, looking back at it now, I don't know. I wanted to hurt him. I was aggravated and mad all the time. You know.
Don't get me wrong, I like the kid. He's a quiet little hillbilly from the back ass of nowhere. You know, I've nothing against the guy, you know what I mean? I'm sure he grew up in a circus or a fair. You know, he's a nice little kid. His cousin's probably named Cletus or something. I don't know. He's a nice kid.
A lot of times I would find myself like
Man
being angry
disrespected
at
this
him or
guy's
thinking
whole
about him,
city,
not
wherever he's
fighting.
from.
Man, they have been on each other's nerves for weeks. 90 seconds in. Right in front.
He's talking to him now.
Hands at his hips.
He stayed talking, what?
It clipped him right behind the ear.
Ay, 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 ay. Oh.